To our Thursday evening Maariv service. I want to welcome you all. We're on Facebook Live, on UJUC, JSLI, Sim Shalom, and Rabbi Stephen Blaine's page. We are on YouTube. We are on simshalom.com. You can't miss us. We're all over. And let's not forget, I've got my group here on Zoom. So please, I'm glad you can join us. I hope everybody is well. I hope everyone is happy. And I'm happy because you're with me and we get to pray together for our Thursday Maariv service. So let's begin. Technology so far is working. Poo, poo, poo. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who do not know me, I cannot sing, but I try with much enthusiasm. So you'll just have to deal with that.
You're doing okay, Rabbi Karen. You really are.
You sound good over here.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, you know, I find the practice has helped doing this, but I do not really sing in public, but thank you all. Our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaVorach Le'olam Va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. And now the technology doesn't want to work. See, I shouldn't jinx it.
It's working fine here.
Yeah, it wouldn't switch. It wouldn't switch pages. Okay. Ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim. When I see a sunrise, when I see a sunset, I'm reminded that Adonai actually gave us these blessings of changing light from dark and dark from light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro ma'ariv ha'ravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, uvidvuna meshane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsader et kochavim b'mishmeroteim barakia kirtzono. Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light. You cause day to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Source of all forces is your name. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or. Umavir yom umevi layla. Umavdil ben yom uvein layla. Adonai tzavot shemo. El chai v'kayam. Tamid yimloch aleinu li'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim. O living and ever enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Now we got to fly in here. Sorry. And now the prayer that doesn't ask, but the prayer that states who we are and what we believe in as we tell the world this is our creed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. v'yahavta, and you shall love. V'yahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavcha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol meodecha. V'hayu hadbarim ha'ele, asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha v'leftecha v'aderech, v'shopcha v'gomecha, v'shartam le'od al yodecha, v'hayu letotafot beinenecha, v'tavtam al mezuzot beitecha v'shurecha. Leman tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'item kedoshim le'Elohehem. Ani Adonai Elohechem. I am the Lord your God, Asher choseti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim, who took you out of the land of Egypt. Liyot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. I am the Lord your God. And as Miriam and the women went through the miracle of the parting of the Red Sea, they sang, Mi chamocha ba'lim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ratihilot, osef eleh. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried, Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom ve'achamidenu malkeinu l'chayim ufrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai, bless this country, bless us, bless our leaders, bless those who are there to help us. Please bring peace to our nation, bring peace to our world, shelter us, help remove disease, help remove war. Please let us remain a shining light. Bless us all and watch over those of us who seek your compassion, your love, and your mercy. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spreads your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabbah v'yamad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecha beit Yisrael ba'gala ba'gala uv'zman kariv v'yimeru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach Le'olam le'ol maya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiroman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei kudasha b'richu le'lam mikol b'chata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damim ram b'yalma v'yimeru amen. And now our standing prayer, which please stand if your body only allows. Excuse me. The prayer that we remind Adonai that promises were made to our ancestors, and we're hoping Adonai will maintain those promises to us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Yemotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham v'Ezrat Sarah. And now we exclaim that Adonai is our superhero. Adonai is the only strength that we need. Ata gibor li'olam Adonai, mechaye hakol ata rav lahoshia, mechaker chaim bechesed, mechaye hakol ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך ממית ומחיים, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. So let's do a little question and answer first. I'm sure you could see, and even if you're in YouTube land or Facebook land, here's the word hakol. We have it hakol, hakol, hakol. It means the living. In parentheses, it says metim, metim, hametim, the dead. I say hakol, the living.
That's the right way.
Well, there's no right way. Orthodox and
See, that's-
conservative say metim. So what are we talking about? What's the difference? You give life to the...
To all, give life to all,
or
versus just giving life to the dead.
give
All
life
is
to-
more inclusive.
Well, actually, to the dead deals with resurrection. And reform does not deal with resurrection. Conservative and Orthodox do. Rabbi Steve's, when he reads this, he starts out with the metim and ends with the hakol.
I like that.
Okay? I grew up learning the metim and had to relearn hakol.
Wait,
I grew up with hakol.
I never heard anything about what happens to Jews after they die in my religious training. And I grew up, my religious training was Orthodox, such as it was, although I'm not an Orthodox Jew as an adult.
Right, but they believe, like, have you seen when they have
Somebody told me,
when the
that-
Messiah comes, there will be the resurrection. That's an Orthodox view.
someone told me that because, and this person was a conservative Jew,
Mhm.
said that when the Messiah comes, there'll be resurrection. And I guess he lost a son or something, and it was an issue of what to do with his body.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, but that's where this prayer has two different, I don't want to say meanings, but interpretations. Okay.
Well, I didn't think of it that way, but
Yep, that's from my studies and from my teachings, that's the two ways to see it. Okay. Let me just check on something and okay, there it is. Okay. Let me get my papers. And hi, Amy, welcome. I'm glad you're here with us today. I hope you're doing well. Good. Okay, so this is Parsha Chukat. To begin with, Rabbi Morris Harris stated in Chukat starts with a description of the priestly ritual that the Israelites are to follow whenever they come into contact with a corpse. Then the Torah portion jumps forward 38 years in time, leaving us to wonder what happened to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, and the Israelites during all those long years in the desert. When the story resumes, we read about the death of the prophet Miriam. She was considered a prophet. As we talked about on Tuesday, the merit of Miriam gave us that water to survive in the desert. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Once Miriam had passed, the crying and the whining of the Israelites began. Fear of no water, returning to Egypt to survive. That is what they talked about. This was not the first time that Moses lost his temper. with the impatient, complaining multitude. The children of Israel were punished. They, except a few, would not be permitted to enter the land of Israel. Moses, first having destroyed the tablets when he witnessed the golden calf, and now he was commanded to speak to the rock to bring forth water. That was Miriam's rock. In his anger and impatience, he struck that rock, not once but twice. His punishment, he and Aaron both will not enter the land of Israel. So what is this parsha all about? We are being shown that those who have doubt and fear, not once, not twice, but so many times, they will not win. The children of Israel needed to enter the land as a strong people, having faith in Adonai and in themselves. Moses losing his temper more than once, it gets the best of him. And yet he and his brother are both punished. So the question is, was that fair? Was that a fair punishment? But then again, who are we to question? But was it a fair punishment? Something to think about. Okay, let's go back. And now let's take this time to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, say shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'yimru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel. And all together let us say, Amen. And now we'll prepare for our Mishabera. You know what? I am so wrong. I never set up my chat. So excuse me for a moment. So for the people on Facebook, I apologize. I never set up the chat. But please type in the names of people who need healing. And I'm going to start with Sid and Joyce Becker, Katie and Luna Marcello. I want to add Seal's daughter. All those suffering physically and mentally, all those suffering PTSD. Valerie, Erin, Maddie, Trey, Malcolm, Maya, Rose, Amy, Beth, and her father, Tova, Rabbi Galit, Albert, and our loving pets. Marvin, of course, and let's not forget Amy, Dorothy, Mark, Marlene, Jimmy, Jean, Robin, Brandon, Corey, Paul, and Sue Bowers. All the homeless and all homeless humans and animals, and Shane. Anyone else? Okay, let's go back. Mishe Berach Avotenu V'chol habracha li'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Berach imotenu V'chol habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And I want to add Harry, Ben, Betty, Marlene, Bar Chaya, Rabbi Steve, Rabbi Khalid, Amy, Beth, Siona, Ellen Friedman, Marvin, Tova, and Ellen from New York. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamanam, panachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'eman v'haya Adonai, v'melech al koret, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And please type in the names of those who you're observing a yurt side or someone who passed recently. Say it aloud, say it in your heart and in your mind. I'm going to say I lost two friends in this month, my friend Lauren Wall and my friend Jerry Michelle. Jerry was a childhood friend. Lauren was my more recent friend, both way too young. And please recite the Mourner's Kaddish with me. Yit Gadal v'Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Yamad Divra Chirutei, V'Yamlich Malchutei, B'chayechon u'v'yomechon, u'v'chaye decho Beit Yisrael, Bagalav Zman Kariv Yimru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mivorach Le'olam Al Mea Maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiroman v'yinaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal, Shmei Dekudashah B'rechu, Le'ilam min kol b'chata v'shirata, Tushbachata v'nechamata, Damiram be'alma v'yimru Amen. Yehi Shlamar Rabbah min Shemaya, V'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom b'mumav, Hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here with me this evening. Yes.
I couldn't type. There's something wrong with my keyboard. I don't know what. It's going crazy. That's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, but I'm sure you said it in your heart.
I did, absolutely.
Thank you very much. So we're here Monday through Friday. Rabbi Galit, Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Deborah, myself, Rabbi Elias fills in, Rabbi Judy fills in. We've got a lot of fill-ins here. And of course, we can't forget Rabbi Steve, who does a great job on Friday nights. If you're considering becoming a rabbi, you want to be a cantor, we're beginning new classes in the fall. If you want to take my JSLI class, it's a refresher course on Judaism. It's also a course, if you're not quite sure you're ready for the rabbinic class, this will help you prepare. So, ladies and gentlemen, be well. Be well, be happy, everybody. Be safe.
Is Rabbi Galit doing tomorrow, or anybody know?
No.
No. Rabbi Elias is doing it with Rabbi Sherry.
Tomorrow, Reba, tomorrow you said that was July.
No,
15th.
not tomorrow. I meant next week.
Okay.
I meant next week.
As far as I know, Rabbi Steve is doing it. We haven't heard.
Yeah. I meant to say next week, not
Okay.
this.
Amy,
I meant the following Friday.
Amy, as far as we haven't heard anything.
It's
about
regular, just regular.
Okay.
Rabbi Steve, just regular.
Okay.
All right. Be well, everybody. Again.
Bye.